EastEnders spoilers. Johnny Carter hits back as he is confronted over Mick's death. Johnny Carter's EastEnders return has seen him reconnect with old friends Ben Mitchell and Callum Highway, but their catch-up session provided some tense moments as the conversation turned to Johnny's absence following his dad Mick's death. Johnny left Walford to start a new life in Manchester in 2018, but has now returned after being called on by Elaine Peacock, who was struggling to cope with Linda Carter's relapse. While he was away, the Carter family was rocked by tragedy when patriarch Mick went missing at sea, with a presumption of death certificate later being delivered to devastated Linda. Things only got worse from there for poor Linda, who was then forced to deal with the return of rapist Dean Wicks. The final nail in the coffin, so to speak, came when she killed Keanu Taylor on Christmas Day. This finally tipped her over the edge and led her to hit the bottle once again. Johnny was shocked to see the state his mum was in, and wasted no time in trying to track down Dean, unaware that there was much more going on in Linda's mind. However, Ben managed to defuse a fight between the two men, and soon dragged Johnny off for a drink in the Albert with Callum. It was there that Callum made a comment about how nice it was to see one of Linda's kids stepping up for her, and though it wasn't meant as a dig, Johnny took offense. Callum tried to explain that he'd expected him to come home after Mick's death, to which Johnny had the perfect response. He pointed out that Linda had taken some time away from Albert Square to visit her children, and they had spent a month looking after her, and each other, as they mourned Mick as a family. As Johnny rightfully pointed out that there was a world outside of Walford, Ben tried to change the subject by discussing Johnny's legal career, though it didn't last long. Callum asked how long Johnny was staying, and when he revealed that he planned on it being nothing more than a flying visit, Callum urged him to keep in touch more, pointing out that he barely ever replied in the Carter group chat. Johnny instantly bristled, demanding to know why Callum was still in the chat when he wasn't even part of the family. Callum pointed out that Mick was like a dad to him, to which Johnny retorted that he was his dad, and that he was having to deal with his death and Linda's breakdown. Will Johnny be able to cope with everything that's going on?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Solar. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn video tiếp theo.